Hi, Assalamu alaikum. This is Mike Ghouse with American Muslim Institution. I'm here to share who we are, what we are about. Given the problems the country is facing, we took a strategy of educating people, reaching them out, and offering leadership. These three things we imposed on 4 specific issues. Reaching out to the media people, because they're good people but sometimes misinformed. When you provide them the right information, you get the right information back. Second is reaching out to the policymakers. Third is interfaith community, which is a strong foundation for any religious group. And the fourth one is looking inwards among Muslims, see how we can prevent some of the extremities.
With this bill, we block any attempt to exclude immigrants, refugees, or international travelers from entering the United States simply on the basis of their religion. For over 400 years, people have flocked to America's shores in search of religious freedom. Article 6, Clause 3 of the U.S. Constitution bans religious litmus tests for Americans who seek a higher office. The opening phrase of the Bill of Rights bans both the establishment of a national religion and limitations on the free exercise of religion. As we strive to build a more perfect union, we do well to remember some of the darkest stains on our nation's history. The exclusion of Jews fleeing the Holocaust, Japanese internment, the Chinese Exclusion Act. We refuse to walk that path again. And if there had to be city walls, those walls had doors. And the doors were open to anyone with the will and the heart to get here.
We're being a nation that stands for religious freedom and for tolerance. And that's what this bill is all about.
Today we owe it to our vibrant Muslim American communities and to our American values of religious liberty to do much better.
And so I am just so proud to stand with my colleagues here today with these wonderful advocates to stand out against the hateful rhetoric, to restore the kind of American ideal to this country.
Proposals to close our doors, to infuse our immigration policy with religious discrimination, betray that legacy, betray our core values, and betray the basic promise of the Constitution.
We should never turn our backs on anyone because of their religious or lack of religious beliefs. To do so would violate our deepest principles.
You know, I practiced constitutional law before I came to Congress. There can be no religious test either for entry.
Because truthfully, honestly, regardless of your persuasion, if you're a theist or not a theist, an attack on one faith is an attack on all faiths.
SNL is proud to support the Freedom of Religion Act, and we commend Representative Don Beyer and the co-leads for introducing this bipartisan bill, which challenges hateful rhetoric directed at Muslims and ensures that the U.S. will remain an open and welcoming nation for all.
If there's ever an opportunity to try to do the right thing, we should seize it.
As a Muslim pluralist, this is a dream come true. We are all committed to building a cohesive America where no American has to live in apprehension of the other. And your bill just suits that.
Well, that's what we want. I mean, we become strong. The more diverse we are and the more we work together.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Anything I can do, I'll be happy to do that.
Thank you.
I'm committed to a strong America, safe and secure for every American.
For everyone. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Saeed. What an honor to be with you.
Thank you.
I'm so glad to see you at this initiative. Please tell us what your feelings and what you think about this event.
Well, this event is very critical because for the first time you have Congressman Byers and the other congressmen who came here and they have initiated this bill.
My name is Catherine Osborne. I direct the Shoulder to Shoulder campaign, which is a coalition of 32 different interfaith organizations, religious denominations from Christian, Jewish, and Muslim backgrounds that came together to say we stand shoulder to shoulder against anti-Muslim bigotry and Islamophobia in the United States. And I think that today's bill is exactly in line with that message and is a really important bill to be putting forward.
If we limit the ability of people to come to this country, we are going to limit the kinds of ideas that make this country great, whether it's technological innovation or political engagement or the arts. And without the reminder about who we are as a people, not only will our country decrease in value, but people will look up to our country less. And in that sense, it has a global impact. So this bill is not just an American bill, it really in many ways is a global bill.
How you felt about this bill? What does it mean to you?
I will be sure to tell everyone about this, use my own social media networks and talk to friends and colleagues and tell them this is an important time to stand up for what's right, for justice, and to push back against bigotry.
I feel excited. It is just such a good news for not only Muslims, but for all Americans. We're looking to build a cohesive America where no American has to live in apprehension or fear of the other. This bill, Freedom of Religion Bill, that Congressman Beyer introduced today, supports and strengthens that idea that there should not be any litmus test based on religion. And that's what makes me very happy. It's just not for Muslims, it's for every American. And this was the moment I was looking for when I left Dallas, came to Washington. I was looking for this moment, and that moment has arrived today. And we have to do a lot more work from there. Thank you very much. It is exciting news.